Hello guys, in the past I'd say couple Photoshop tutorials we've been talking about cool little tools and resources we can be using that's included in the Photoshop software, but today I want to show you some cool sites that would be pretty much useful to your resources page. On two of the sites in particular I'm going to talk about is going to be one's for free fonts and the other one's for paid fonts. Now before we get to that point, I would like to say there's a difference between free fonts and paid fonts, and that's usually licensing, because DaFont does have some licensing things you have to be aware of. Some stuff you cannot use for particular projects for free. You still have to ask the artists and stuff to use them. But fonts.com, however, you can buy your fonts and buy the licensing and everything else for it. But the first site we're going to talk about right now is Brusheezy. Now this is one of my favorite websites to actually come to for free brushes, textures, patterns, whatever. So for example, I want to go to brushes, and we can find starburst, lighting balls, shapes, vortex, rays of light. Now all you have to do is you click on these, you download the file, and when you download the file you can actually install them on the Photoshop, which that will be on another video. I will show you how to do that with fonts and everything else. So this is a good place to get some textures too, which can be very cool for backgrounds or just using for text effects or design effects, and even goes with patterns as well, which can look good for a lot of things, especially carpeting in drawings or wall designs, whatever you want to use them for. The next site we're going to be talking about is dafont.com. Now a lot of this is pretty much for your base text design, so I'll also include fonts.com in this listing. So pretty much all you have to do is you type in what kind of font you're looking for, or go through the separate categories, and you can download the fonts and install them. Now to install fonts is rather pretty simple. All you have to go to is your system settings, and there should be a fonts folder, and you just drag and drop. I will show that in another video as well, just for the sake of getting it all out of the way. So I'll probably make it a 2-in-1 special next time. Like I said, for these all you have to do is click download here and it goes straight in. However, for this kind of one, we'll say a thirsty script here, it will cost you $20 for just the font. Now it also shows you some examples for free of what you can use them for, some signs and whatnot. So fonts are definitely useful to make your design pop out a bit more. But sometimes you might want some lessons. So Control Paint, or CTRLpaint.com, actually has a lot of tutorials for digital paintings, drawings, traditional drawings, composition, referencing, anatomy, perspective. All this kind of stuff is up to your availability. It's available to you for free, as well as psd.tutsplus.com, which has a bunch of tutorials for 3D designing, drawings, effects, icons, illustration, interface painting, photo effects, you name it, you can find them. Another good site to check out for video games renders, and what renders are just like the image. So for example, I'll type in a Halo renders, and we can get a PNG image of Master Chief where the background's white here, but it's really just him in the picture. The white doesn't show when you save the image. So you can use these to make signatures, wallpapers, backgrounds, what have you. You can see how the background just turned into that checkerboard. That means it's a transparent image. So in-game renders, go to GameRenders.com. You can join the forums and actually request or download or do a lot. It's community based for a lot of things you can go for. And the last thing I want to show you is myphotoshopbrushes.com, which is much like Brusheezy and is another good thing to check out. Also has custom shapes and actual styles and gradients with tutorials. The styles and gradients are pretty much a gradient setting to where you can download them and use them pretty much later on. So they're set default or just an added extra bonus. I hope you guys found this video somewhat useful or helpful in another way, and I'll see you next time with some other lessons.